Alright, so we have this example number 2, no, for the vertical strip, no, na kung saan ginagamit natin upper function and lower functions natin. Here, we have only given two curve, and let us see no, ano kaya yung mapo-form or saan kaya yung region na mapo-form nitong dalawang curve na to. And observe nyo rin, no, wala tayong interval na given. So let us see, no, ano ba yung pwede kaya natin magamit dito sa dalawang ito. And pwede ba tayo magkaroon ng interval, no, para dito sa may region na hahanapan natin ng area. So we have to find the area of a region bounded by the curve y equals to 9 minus 1/4 x squared and the curve y equals to 6 minus x. So first thing we need to do is, of course, we graph these two functions natin. And let us first graph natin yung pinakamadali, yung y equals 6 minus x. So what we can do here, no, we can observe, we can take yung or kunin yung x-intercept nito by letting yung ating y again to be 0 and solve for x. So makukuha natin that x will become positive 6, no? So meron tayong x-intercept na 6, 0. And then for the y-intercept, again letting x to be equal to 0. So the value of our y will become 6. So we have this 0, 6 as the y-intercept of the graph, which is of the line. So in this case, kapag graph natin yan, we have 6, 0. So sabihin natin nandito yung 6. Yan. So dito tayo, may point tayo dyan. Then 0, 6, no? 0, 6. So sabihin natin dito yung 6 naman sa y-axis. So yan yung ating mga points. Then what we're going to do is to syempre i-graph yung ating line na kung saan dadaan sa dalawang point na to. So we will have here this line. Okay, so hindi siya naka-center lang natin. Right, so meron tayong line na to. Okay, so this will be our y equals to 6 minus x. Now, let us graph naman yung ating parabola, which is y equals to 9 minus 1/4 x squared. So recall lang po natin, no, since we have this expression, pwede mo kasi itong pwede nating isulat to dun sa may standard form ng ating quadratic function. If we have this y minus k equals to 4a times x minus h quantity squared. So ito yung ating general formula for the quadratic function, no, wherein yung hk, this will serve as our vertex ng parabola. And then yung a dito, yung mag-determine gaano ka-wide, ano, yung openness ng ating parabola. Ngayon, kapag ang ating expression dito is positive, let's say meron kang y minus k equals to 4a x minus h quantity squared. So yung sa part na may naka-square tayo, it opens upward. Right? Ngayon, kung negative naman, y minus k equals to negative 4a times the quantity x minus h quantity squared, yung parabola natin ay opens downward. Alright. So, gamitin natin yan. So, ito expression natin na to, express natin siya into this one. Papansinin naman natin, si 9, lipat lang natin sa kabila. We have y minus 9 equals to negative 1/4 x squared. So, take note, no, negative yung expression natin for x squared. So, we already know that this is a parabola that opens upward. Pwede natin makonclude dyan that you have parabola that opens upward ba or downward? A parabola opens downward. Okay? And then yung kanyang vertex, no? maobserbahan natin yung ating vertex na HK. So, we have this 9 here. Tas yung x natin will 0. Pero yung ating vertex, yung sa K natin is 9. Alright? So, yan po. And actually, we can see here, no, yung parabola natin, may vertex na 0, 9. Maybe we can put it here. Ito yung 9 natin. So, ito yung vertex ng ating parabola, which is V of 0, 9. Opens downward siya. So, pwedeng ganito. Ngayon, siguro, kung opens out downward siya, mapapansin natin na yung parabola na yan mag-i-intersect dun sa x-axis. So, pwede natin i-consider dyan, find natin yung point na kung saan mag-i-intersect sa x-axis yung ating parabola. And we can do that by letting y natin equals to 0, no? To find the x-intercept. Parang x-intercept yung hahanapin natin, no, for the parabola. So, let y is equal to 0 and solve for x. So, in this case, we have 0 equals to, gamitin na lang natin to. Ito po. So, we have this one. Let me copy this. Lagay natin siya dito. So, let me delete this one. Ito yung expression natin. And magiging 0 yung y. So, you have 0 or negative 9 minus 1/4 x squared. Negative 9 equals negative 1/4 x squared. So, multiply natin yan. 4 times negative 9. Kasama natin negative 4 times negative 5. This will gives us 36. Tama? X squared. And square both sides. So, or arrange ko muna as this one. Then square both sides. So, magkakaroon tayo ng value ng x which is plus or minus 6. So, in this case, ito meron tayong point dito na 6, 0, tsaka negative 6, 0. So, dumaan yung parabola natin sa point na to. So, i-track lang natin dito yan. So, meron tayo ritong 6, 0, tsaka dito naman. So, yan yung ating point, no? Ngayon, from there, pwede nating i-track yung ating parabola mula sa vertex na dito, 0, 9. We have this one, pababa, dun sa ating 6, and then, tuloy-tuloy na yan. Right? And then, here naman, sa right side, pababa, papunta dun sa ating point na 0, 6, and then, dire-diretso. Okay. So, yan yung ating parabola na, saan na nga? We have y minus 9 or y equals 9 minus 1/4 x squared. So, as we can see here, yung ating region na i-consider dito is itong region na to, yung na-enclosed by green, by the line y equals to 6 minus x, yung green, at saka yung parabola natin na purple, which is 9 minus 1/4 x squared. So, ito po yung region na hahanapan natin ng area. And kung papansin niyo na yung ating graph, mayroon silang point of intersection, no, which is this one. Dito na, ito siya. At tapos yung nandito. So, at that point, kailangan lang natin kuhanin siguro yung, kasi diyan, no, parang yan yung hangganan ng ating or limits of integration natin, no, na tinatawag para dun sa ating definite integral. Diyan lang natin kukuhanin yung hanggang diyan lang yung kukuhanan natin ng area, no, sa region. So, meaning we need to find yung particular value ng x here. So, yung x component lang kailangan natin dito sa point na to, kung ano yung x component dyan. And then, dito naman, yung x component dyan. So, we can solve this x component by obtaining the point of intersection ng ating dalawang graph. So, in this case, we have to solve for the point of intersection. So, actually, meron na tayong given dito, 6, no? So, I think this one magbibigay na sa atin as our upper limit, no? C 6. Magkakaroon ka dyan ng b is equal to 6. So, we need to solve for the other point here, yung sa x natin dito. Ano kaya yung magiging value natin for the lower limit here, yung a natin, i-determine. Okay? So, in this case, we have to compute for the point of intersection. So, meron tayong ano na yun, yung parabola natin na y equals to 9 minus 1/4 x squared. And then, we also have y equals, saan yung graph natin? 6 minus x. Okay, equate lang natin tong dalawang equation natin na to into single equation. Since y is equal to 9 minus 1/4 x squared, y is equal to 6 minus x, pwede natin siya isulat as 6 minus x equals to 9 minus 1/4 x squared. Then solve both sides by 4 or multiply both sides by 4 para makancel yung ating fraction na 4. So magkakaroon tayo dito ng 24 minus 4x equals to 36 minus x squared. And then, rearrange natin siya. So, lahat na ito, itong nasa right side, punta natin sa left. Magkakaroon tayo ng x squared minus 4x plus 24 minus 36. That is equal to 0. And then, you have x squared minus 4x. Simplify yung 24 and 36. That is, meron tayong 12, right? Minus 12 equals to 0. And we can factor it out. Magkakaroon tayo ng x minus 6 times x plus 2. Or we have x equals to 6 and x is equal to negative 2. So, ito yung hinahanap nating upper and lower limits of integration natin. So, meron tayong x equals to negative 2. Ito yung sa a natin na yan. Okay, na-determine natin, no? And ano pa ba yung kailangan natin? So, as we can see, mula dito sa interval na negative 2 to 6, ang upper function natin ay yung ating parabola. Si y equals to 9 minus x squared. So, yan yung magiging upper function natin. And then, the lower function is yung ating line na si y equals to 6 minus x. So again, gamit yung definite integral natin na formula, we have area is equal to integral of the upper function minus the lower function from a to b. So, yun yung gagamitin natin. So, substitute lang natin upper function with respect to x tayo dito. So, we have 9 minus integral of 9 minus 1/4 x squared minus the integral of 6 minus x. Okay, 6 minus x dx. So, ang ating limits of integration, ito yun, no, yung AB natin will be from negative 2 to 6. Okay, so we have from negative 2 to 6. Now, we need to do is to evaluate this integral. First thing that we need to do, simplify muna natin yung nasa loob. We have the integral of 9 minus 1/4 x squared minus 6 plus x dx. So, we have here now that expression, and then simplify negative 6, 9. We have area is equal to integral of negative 1/4 x squared, arrange na rin natin, plus x, then plus 3 dx from negative 2 to 6. Okay, so anong integral niyan? We have there area now is equal to integral na negative 1/4 x squared, that is negative 1/12 x cubed plus 1/2 x squared, then plus 3x evaluated from negative 2 to 6. So here, ang gawin nyo lang, no, is substitute yan. We have area is equal to negative 1 over 12, 6 cube plus 1 half 6 squared plus 3 times 6, then minus tayo kay negative 1 over 12 times the negative 2 cube plus 1 over 2 times negative 2 squared plus 3 times negative 2. So, pag sinimplify natin yan, we are able to obtain the area which is 64 over 3 square units. Okay. Yan, yung ating area ng region. So, in this case po, ng example number 2 natin, no, mahalaga, if ever na hindi given yung interval natin, so mahalaga na i-graph talaga natin and let us look, no, dun sa point of intersection. So, mostly yung point of intersection natin that will determine kung ano yung limits of integration natin or kung hanggang saan, kung ano yung interval na gagamitin natin to obtain the area of the region. Okay po. So, that's our example number 2. Yan.